What's good, my good people from Facebook and YouTube? This your boy EC22. Man, we got a good show lined up for you today, man. Listen, you see what I'm doing? You see exactly what I'm doing, because this is the last time you ever see me wear this gear this year. But coming up on the show, man, we got the Las Vegas ACES, man, winning their third championships. We're going to talk about what happened with OU in Texas. And last but not least, we definitely going to have to talk about why I will not be wearing this stuff anymore. So this is the FairWeather Fan. Let's get it. Yo, this your boy EC22, and this is the FairWeather Fan channel, man. Before we go any further, like always, subscribe, share. But most of all, leave comments. Why? Because I want you to join this conversation. And let's go ahead and kick it. You see, we got the WNBA. Let's go ahead and just give a great big shout out to our girls over in Las Vegas, Nevada. Congratulations to the Las Vegas Aces for winning their third WNBA championships in 4 years, man. Man, this has been something exciting. If you've been watching, if you know, then you know, right? From where they started to where they end, it's completely different. They didn't start out well. I think it was a 10-13 record. They could easily just said, put that one in the books and start all over. But you know what? Them girls fall back. I think they went on like 19 straight wins to end the season. I mean, that's why they are. That's the reason why A'ja Wilson ended up winning MVP over Napheesa Collier. But at the end of the day, man, that's what congratulations, Las Vegas Aces. Now, for my WNBA fans, I want to go ahead and throw this out there real quick before we jump into college football. When you think about A'ja Wilson winning her fourth, not one, not two, not three, but 4 league MVPs. Now, I was talking to Coach the other day, who will be on later. Should she be put in the top tier of WNBA players of all time? Last year, we celebrated Diana Taurasi, and most said that she was the GOAT, the greatest women's basketball player of all time. And rightfully so, A'ja Wilson should be put in that spot. But you know what? Not right now for me. No disrespect to A'ja Wilson. No, really no disrespect to what she's done. But listen, I just cannot put her in that top. The number one spot. She's in the top 10, but that number one spot. But with all that ripping and rambling, let me go ahead and just let you know what my top 10 are if you're interested, while we still got your attention. Top 10 WNBA players of all 10. Number one starts out with the woman who started it all. Number one, Cynthia Cooper. She was 30 plus years when she started the league back in 1997, playing amongst all them young girls. And guess what? She whooped tail and took names, or took names, then whooped tail. I don't know. But Cynthia Cooper will always be number one in my heart. Maya Moore, listen, if you know, then you know. Pull up her film, pull up her history. You'll see why I got her at number 2, bringing that dynasty over there to the Minnesota Lynx. Number 3 is this where I slide in our girl, our current MVP, A'ja Wilson at number 3. Number 4 on the list is none other than the girl down in LA, man, Lisa Leslie. Yeah, she's number 4. Number 5, bringing it back to Houston, Cheryl Swoops. Yep. Number 6, now we're taking the play on over to Phoenix, man, where our girl spent 20 plus years over there with the Mercury. Our girl, Diana Taurasi, by way of UConn. Yes, now we're going number 7. Now we're going back across the seas over to the, I think that's the Atlantic, wherever that is, wherever she's from. Lauren Jackson, Brazilian. Yes, Lauren Jackson deserves to be on this list. She's number 7. Number 8, yes, she fell down in the list, is none other than Candace Parker. She's number 8 all time. Number 9 is our girl, the original GOAT from Indiana, is Tamika Catchings. No, I didn't say Caitlin Clark. I said Tamika Catchings, the real GOAT of the Indiana Fever. And last but not least on this list is our girl way up in Seattle, man. You cannot have a list without this part guard, Sue Bird. Congratulations, Sue Bird, for making my list. Now I'm saying respectfully, because guess what? This list could change tomorrow. Could be, but it won't. All right, now the little homework before we end up this segment with the WNBA. Listen, the big issue I want to ask is when you talk about dynasties, ACES, the Comets, and the Lynx. Well, like you see what the Comets did. You know what the Lynx did. You're talking about the Lynx, what, from 2017 all the way, 2011 to 2017, went to the finals 6 times, won 4 out of 6, phenomenal history what the Lynx did back then with Maya Moore, Sylvia Fowles, Lindsay Whalen on that squad. You got Simone Augustus on that squad. So they had a team that was really, really tough. But then you go all the way back to when the thing all first started. When it all first started, when we was building this thing up for inaugural, you're talking about the Houston Comets with our girl Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, down over there, Kim Perot, all them down over there. Man, listen, that team was a great squad. But I was listening to Cheryl Swoops talked about this ACES team, and I was asking the question, is this ACES team a dynasty? She had a lot to say, but eventually she said, yes, they are a dynasty. But she kept going back to the fact that what they did has never been done. To win, not only to win 4, but to win 4 back to back to back to back. Not even the Bulls did that. Not even the Lakers, the Showtime Lakers, to win 4 back to back. Like that's hard to do. And you're talking about an inaugural season when the talent is spread out. That was what they did. And so not comparing apples to oranges here, but the ACES does deserve a chance to say, okay, this is a dynasty in the making, especially with the level of talent they got over there. You're talking about with Asia Wilson, I always call her mama, but Jackie Young, not Jackie Young, but I can't forget her name. Gray, Chelsea Gray. I call her mama. Chelsea Gray, mama over there. Then you got Jackie Young, and then you add in Jewel Lloyd, and then you added some other pieces they got that's really coming off the bench. They can really build a dynasty. But then let's not just stop there. We're talking about also their coach, Becky Hammond. She was a standout star, when she was playing, I think, with forget one Colorado State, something like that. Don't quote me on that. But she was a standout star in college. She went to that San Antonio team and did her thing, and then followed that team. Well, she went first woman coaching in WNBA. She took her summer league team to a championship for the Spurs, and then she went on over and coached the ACES, which the ACES was originally in San Antonio, and then she went on over there and coached the ACES team, and then look where they are right now. The dynasty is already in the making with the level of talent they got there, as well as the coaching leadership they got over there. Enough said with that. But now, one piece of business that I'm not going to stay on long is this new collective bargaining agreement with the WNBA. These girls are asking for more money, and they want more revenue sharing. With what we know and what we've heard about their GM, what's her name? Kathy's. I gotta pull up her name. Kathy Engelbert. Kathy Engelbert, with the comments that was exposed by Nafisa Collier and all the things. We know that we don't know if she have the best players in mind, the interest of the players in mind. We don't know if that, right? But now with this collective, everything you guys has been saying, or at least some of the people that's been trolling the WNBA saying they don't deserve more money, is it fair for what they're asking? They just really started breaking into revenue. They really just started in, allowing the cap to go up and the market of the team to go up. Is it now fair to come here right now saying they want money? Well, I mean, put things in perspective. I think they said that the one team, I forget which one it was bought for $12 million, but now the team is worth $430 million. So it's all about, for me, putting the right pieces together, them coming in. They got to October 31st to find an agreement. Right now, sources saying they're on 2 different sides of the spectrum. The players really don't care because you have the unrivaled league, so they know they can at least make money over there. So, and heck, you can make more money playing in Unrivaled right now than you can in the WNBA. But they'd rather be in the WNBA playing this type of basketball versus your 3-on-3 situation. But at the end of the day, they won't be hurt for money if they all shoot over to the Unrivaled and make that, or even go overseas for that matter. So I think it's balanced who has the leverage or not, but we're going to see. I got some comments coming in. Let's go ahead and jump in there. Andrew, yeah. What up, Jonathan G? Oh, man. So with that being said, listen, let's go ahead and jump on the college, man. Listen, we're going to stay close to the pile. What's going on with the WNBA, man, because one thing I said, we're not going to let this league die because a bunch of people that don't understand how this thing works, man. They got a phenomenal product, right? So if you ain't watching, you don't know what you're missing. But let's jump on over to some college football real quick, man. Listen, bringing in Coach D-Wade real quick and see what he has to say about it. D-Wade, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, EC? Hey, thank you for the comments. Thank you for everything you shared on the WNBA. Man, I'm just going to reiterate what you always say. If you have not watched or followed WNBA, you are missing out on some great hoops. So get in the game. Start following these gals. They can play. They're hooping, like serious hooping. So, E, thanks for the great update on that.
Yes, sir. D-Way, we got some talking to do.
Oh my gosh, we do. We totally do.
I don't know where. I don't even know where to start. I'm gonna start with.
Crazy.
Let's start with this game. What happened between Michigan and USC?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, no players, no WNBA.
Facts. They still got their own rival.
What's up, Franco? Got my buddy Franco in the house.
Yeah.
So, it just goes back to what we always talk about. You have to buckle them up tight, and you got to tie them up tight, and you got to make sure everything's in order to compete on a Saturday and a Sunday at that level at college and pro sports, because the parity has gotten so close. Anybody can beat anybody. We'll get into more of that in a minute, but this game wasn't a surprise. I mean, will the real USC team please stand up, dude? You know, I don't know. What do you think?
You know me. I'm going to troll these other divisions over there. So I'm just going to say it's like the Big Ten and all them over. And I'm going to let them know right now, like, yeah. Y'all are who we thought you are. Where is Z-Man at? You are who we thought you are.
Oh, please don't even get him started, man. He'll come in hot, man.
No, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm going to contradict myself later on. Why? Because I can. Right now, I think this has been some real good level football because, like you said, we don't know who's going to be who. And now the rank is going to suggest everything and all this stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's like this USC team has now been officially, considered one of the powerhouses, but they've been getting overlooked. And so when you have these rankings based on all this other stuff that got out there, this goes to show you that the people that are picking these rankings were 100% wrong or just 100% wrong. Yeah. So, but I'm going to walk those statements back. Let's move on over to – I'm going to jump down to the Big 12 before we get to the big game of the weekend, right? So let's jump on to Utah and Arizona State. The Utes versus the Sun Devils.
I've seen both of these teams play this year.
Yeah.
And they both are very, very good.
Thank you.
And
thank you, D-Way.
To me, they're a toss-up. I like both these programs. I like both these coaches. And the Utes and the Sun Devils fear the fort, baby. Big Mr. Big 06 Daddy. Colleges are going to have it get on the NIL and transfer portal bandwagon. It's totally leveling things off. And, funny that Sean said that because that's exactly what J-Dub said was going to happen too.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be back next week, he told us so. Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, but yeah, go ahead, D-Way. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say that. And that's the game changer. That is the game changer, okay? Is getting these kids paid. That way they can go. They don't have to go to the big name program. They can go, with all due respect, to a Utah, and they can make a name for themselves, or to an Arizona State, or to an SMU, or to a Baylor, or to a University of Houston, and they can play, make a name for themselves, make some money, and have a shot at maybe playing at the next level. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, this was a toss-up game for me because, I follow Big 12. For those of you who do not know, I'm a Big 12 fan. So you got a Big 12 team versus a Big 12 team, I'm definitely watching. And this was a toss-up game for me because I know what Utah can do, right? And haven't always shown this year in the win column for them. But Arizona State, I mean, come on now. I mean, they've been that guy. They won the Big 12 last year. There was a front runner. All our boys, Cam Scatterboo over the playing with the Giants, what he did on Thursday nights. I mean, so this is – what these teams can do. And so them beating each other, I'm rooting for the team that has the that's ranked because I want them to keep ranked, keep getting ranked. But at the end of the day, it's leveling out. And the same way with this other team I'm about to pull up, Colorado versus Iowa State. What in the world, Deion Sanders finally got him a first Big 12 conference win. He had TCU, BYU, and all them other teams he's been losing to, man. And man, this is a good win for him to beat a ranked 22 team out of Iowa State. First, like I say, conference win. going with Salters as his quarterback. I mean, have Deion found the mojo down over there in Boulder?
I mean, I don't know that we can say that because the record hasn't been that good, but they've lost a lot of close games. They've lost a lot of games that they should have or could have won. But you're right. This is one of the bigger wins for this program since he's been there. You know, and it's certainly a humongous step in the right direction. So, props for Coach Prime on that one and all the Colorado Buffalo Nation. So, yeah.
I said this on Lewis' podcast, but I didn't say it on this one. So I'm going ahead. For those of you who've already heard me say it, please just be understanding. But I'm going to say it on this podcast. Deion Sanders was doing surgery this offseason.
Yeah.
Dealing with all that, right? It's this cancer treatment, all this other stuff like that. So he didn't actively get a chance to go out and recruit. It's nothing like somebody, you calling the kid on the phone and it's Deion. Or somebody showing up to your front door and it's Deion, right? That changes everything because whether you like him or don't like him, when this man charisma meets your front door, you can't help but to love him. I don't care who you are. You know, so he just had that charisma. He had that character to pull everybody in the buying system. And because he wasn't actively recruiting, he didn't get the best pick of the litter, right?
Right.
But man, all things being equal, if you stay healthy this offseason, and you talking about the transfer portal, what Sean said, man, Colorado's about to do some things, man, because they're just there right there. I mean, they're beating some really good teams because, and I want to say this now that I've got that out the way. Listen. Y'all know me. I think, hands down, Z-Man said, shout out.
Oh, God.
Yeah, for Deion. The surgery he had earlier this week. Yes, sir.
Had surgery earlier this week.
Then went on, got the win. Yeah. Against a tough team.
Z-Man. What's up?
Man, listen, I've been saying this, and y'all and people been bugging on me. They've been saying I'm crazy. But listen, the Big 12 is a Power 4 team and a conference for a reason. So here's what I'm going to say this week, I'm going to bump off of it. Is it strength of schedule or is it record? You can't have both. I know in the world of media, they say two things can't be true, but that ain't the way it's going to work right now for me. Which is it, D-Way? Is it going to be schedule, your record, or strength of schedule? Because if you're looking at a power, because the reason why I said it, because you look at those Big Ten teams, right? And even some of the SEC teams, like Ohio State, they've got no loss on the record, but all the conference teams they've been winning are the bottom of the barrel. They're in their conference, but they're bottom of the barrel. Teams that ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? They've only beat one ranked team. And I can go team after team after. The one team that have done their job is Alabama. Alabama beat 3 ranked teams, right? But they're ranked number 9. So it's like, but they got a loss on the record, right?
Yeah.
So I understand that. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that if you're going to say it's a strength of schedule, because this is what everybody keeps saying, this reason why all these other conferences got 1 and 2 losses, but yet they're in rankings, but you got other conferences that don't. So I'm like, I don't know, D-Way. You tell me which one did you lean towards? You don't care, do you?
You know what? I mean, no matter what we say, half the population is going to disagree. Half of them are going to agree. So, unfortunately, I know you didn't want to hear this, but it's got to be a combination of both. I mean, because if your strength of schedule is tough, but you have 4 or 5 losses. You can't be in the top 6 or 8 on that deal. So
no facts. Yeah, a fact. Brandon said, "Which decade am I race?" So this is actually Des Bryant. And guess what, Brandon? I bought this jersey, and then 2 weeks later he was gone. So I thought about so many times taking his name and putting off of the bag, but I didn't want to put my name on the bag. But I didn't want to disrespect the number 88. You know what I'm saying? I should have. Yeah. But no. I get it. There is a combination of both. And I can understand that as the season progresses, right? You don't want a 3-loss team, you know what I'm saying, being ranked, you know what I'm saying, because they're in the Big Ten or because they're in the SEC. I get it, right? But if you have a 1-loss SEC team getting in there, but then my mind is like, but if they ain't played nobody, then I don't know, Like Alabama, in my mind, D-Way, and this is where I'm going, Alabama technically in my mind should be ranked number 1, even though they got 1 loss, but they had the hardest schedule to date.
Okay.
So I'm like, so if y'all say a strength of schedule, then Alabama, they beat some really good teams, and they lost to a Florida State team that was the first game of the year, whatever, blah, 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 but whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, and that team not doing so well right now. But I don't know. I mean, potato. People going to fuss at me. I don't know. All right, D-Way. Here we are.
Yep.
Red River Rivalry.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God.
Rivalry shootout. Man, I've never seen so many Oklahoma license plates in my life this weekend. I thought I was doing business in the state of Oklahoma, man, because I travel up there a bunch. It was crazy.
Yeah, they was coming to get you, man.
Yeah,
need some calendars.
Yeah.
You should have did some business cards on people's cars out there.
Oh, I should have, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I want to get you to be my agent, man. That's smart. That's good.
I know, man. Y'all since y'all here, I do business up there. Man, what happened? Big question. We can dive into it, but I want to ask this one question.
Yeah.
Their quarterback, Mateer, just come off of surgery. Was it too soon for him to play?
100%.
Okay.
100%. Because he hadn't played in, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
And I don't care if you're Tom Brady. You take 3 weeks off, you are not going to be sharp. You're going to struggle. You know, you're just going to be behind. And, yeah, I mean, but Texas wins that game regardless of who the quarterback is, you know. I mean.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, I had to say it out loud, but that just came out of the mouth. That came out of the mouth of an Aggie. So,
what up, Lou?
I mean, Texas is a better team, especially with their quarterback being on the brink. Quarterback being on the brink, you know. So,
I think they're the guy who was in there has been doing a good job, and I don't see why they felt the need to change. Mateer. Now, Mateer at one point in time was ranked about he was like week 2.
Yeah,
they put him as like front runner for a Heisman, and then reality kicked in.
Right. So,
you know what I'm saying? And that's no disrespect to him, but I mean, you know, that I think that they throw the stuff out there too early, right? But I'm trying to pull up Oklahoma. I forget that old quarterback, his name that was on that Michael Hawkins Jr.
Right.
This is where I'm going with this. Hold on, he been saying. Okay, our quarterback was from the great city of Little M.
Great city of Little M. Go Lobos.
So he's talking about Mateer.
Yeah.
So Michael Hawkins Jr. He's but for this game against that team, I think he have it because now he has better energy and he has better synergy with his team, right? You got Mateer coming off an injury, so he's going to be favoring that, even though he showed that he can get through and do it like he didn't care. But really, that's for us. You know what I'm saying? That's illusion. That man was hurting out there, right? Yeah. And then you talking about he haven't played in a couple of weeks, and then you bring him out on the biggest game of probably y'all schedule. Well, I'm gonna say the big game y'all schedule, but this is the biggest rivalry. This starts your SEC run. This is where it starts your conference run against the team you should beat, and you bring him out on that like for what?
Yeah.
Was you afraid of that Texas team? I mean, obviously they were because they got beat. But I think Michael Hawkins give you a better chance to win because he can do more. And he's not afraid of anything.
Okay.
You can't bring a kid in who's been out for the last couple of weeks and say, hey, take us and beat Texas, unless they really didn't think Texas was all that great. I don't know. But Texas win. Now, question number 2. Was this more of a Texas win or OU loss?
Well, OU looked bad, but Texas defense was.
We got
really
some OU
good.
fans on the line. Give them some slack.
Yeah, I mean, OU just looked terrible.
Yeah.
And Texas defense figured it out. Texas defense got really strong in the second half, and the offensive coaches put together a good second half offensive game plan for Texas. So it just was a slow start by two teams that are, you know, traditionally beat each other up, and but the Texas coaching staff figured it out in the second half. You know, was the quarterback that bad, or was the Texas Longhorn defense that good? I don't know. You tell me. So you know,
I'm a FairWeather fan, and
yes, you are.
I gave Texas a hard time. No, I didn't give Texas a hard time. I gave Arch Manning a hard time.
Okay.
And I embarrassed Arch Manning a couple of weeks ago by making him stand in front of class. So this is what I'm going to do. Segment of come to the front. Archibald Manning, come to the front. Come to the front.
Okay.
Young man, I want to say this before D-Way, Sean, Z-Man, Corey,
Lou,
and our brother Brandon.
Brandon.
And everybody else watching, I apologize for what I said the other day. But you know what? I think you heard me, but I apologize. I'm not still ready to put you, sir, in a Heisman candidate trophy conversation, but listen, you balled out on Saturday. You made your home state proud of you Saturday. Because if you won only but one game this season, it had to be against those guys up across the Red River. And you at least did that. So to my FairWeather fans, in front of everybody, Archibald Manning, I apologize.
That's funny.
Take a seat, young man. Oh, yeah. You exactly. I mean, man, turnovers after turnovers. Yeah, I mean, it was, but like I say, that's the quarterback. He ain't healthy. And I think that's a throwing hand too. So why? Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's move on over to the NFL. And before we jump into the Cowboys, because I know what y'all here for, but listen, we got to talk about this young man right here. Man, look. If you know, then you know. And if you don't know, you need to go sit in the corner for the next 5 weeks. He's that thing will kick him with the healthy quarterback when any healthy quarterback. I mean, they call me, but I have to work. So, that's how it goes.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. So,
God dang, D-Way, just roll with me, man. Just roll with the punches. Just roll with it.
I'm not giving Z-Man that much credit, bro. Come on.
You don't think they could have won with a healthy quarterback?
Nah, man. Texas defense was.
What about me? You think they can win with me?
Oh, well, you for sure. If you had you quarterback, if we had Z-Man at wide out, wide receiver, y'all have balled, man. Y'all have balled.
Yeah.
So.
Get my boy Andrew at running back. Yeah, we win it straight now.
Yeah, put Sean Smith in there at middle linebacker. Y'all have been good.
Ooh, man, listen. Everybody be trying to come play for us. Baker Mayfield, listen. There was a conversation, D-Way, that I heard on actually Cam Newton, 4th and 1, and his co-host Peggy brought out this statement. He said, when you look at Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts, Baker Mayfield, then you go around and add in Caleb Williams, a Dylan Gabriel, and even a Spencer Rattler. That's 7 QBs that are starting currently right now in NFL.
Yeah.
Is Oklahoma, now let's put things in perspective. Baker, Jalen, and Kyler, they didn't start at OU, they finished there. All right. But then you look at Caleb Williams, Dylan Gabriel, and Spencer Rattler started but left. I don't think Dylan started, but he came and then left. So we look at those teams, those guys. Is OU quarterback you? Can you say that? You said no?
No, OU's not quarterback you.
But the problem is this with D-Way. Who is? Because all these other number 1 recruits ain't that much.
But you're talking about Kyler Murray, you're talking about Jalen Hurts.
I'm talking about all the other number 1 quarterbacks that came out of these top, like the Ohio State's quarterback. They ain't done nothing since they got in. The Alabama quarterbacks ain't done nothing since they got in. Tua got a decent career until he got hurt. I'll give him that. But who else?
Yeah, I mean,
from these big name schools. I mean, because you got, okay. But no, I agree with you. I agree with you. But I think it's something to be looked at a little bit further. Is Oklahoma quarterback you? And looked at a little bit further because they had them. At the end of the day, you can say that 7 starting quarterbacks played at some point in time or another at OU. So I don't know.
Okay.
All right then. But Baker Mayfield for MVP, man. How good did this young man look, D-Way?
You know what? And here's the thing. You know what? He's gotten better every year, which is what I think is cool. And is Evans hurt?
You see, Lou, quarterback is Purdue.
I don't know.
Louis, help me out. My knowledge don't go that far back. Can you put in the chat the quarterbacks that came out of there?
Yeah, I want to see that too.
Yeah. Go ahead, D-Way.
I like Baker's progress. I feel like he's gotten better every year, gotten wiser, become a better leader. Those guys, that offensive line, they'll kill for him, man, because Baker's got their back, man, and he's all about team. Let's win. Whatever I have to do to win, let's win. And hey, Tampa Bay's having a really good year quietly, so I'm excited for them.
But based on what you say, he got better. The question I want to know is what took him so long, D-Way?
Well, I mean, not everybody is. I mean, Tom Brady didn't come right out of the chute and start blowing people up, So sometimes it takes a minute, but hey, I'm glad he's here. I'm glad he's doing well. And
was it him? Was it part of him, or was it the organization playing with Cleveland as long as he did? Because right now, you're talking about the last 2 years at Tampa Bay, he'd averaged over 4,000 yards. He's on track to do that this year. He's never done it not one time in any of the teams he played before, including the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, well, he rushed last year for 300 some yards average over the season, which I think his closest rushing total in the previous history is maybe over 100 yards. So he's doing things now with Tampa Bay that he's not done with any team. His touchdown to interception ratio is a whole lot lower compared to the other teams he's been on. So
well, I mean, I can't name a quarterback that's went to Cleveland and been successful. He's doing it without his top three weapons. Yeah, that's
facts.
That's true. Good call, B. Yeah. So, I mean, if Mike Evans is healthy, I mean, we might be talking about a team that's going to be contending to go to the Super Bowl, win the NFC. So,
yeah, Coach Martez Turner over on Facebook Talk Radio, he's already picked Tampa Bay to win the Super Bowl this year. So I'm like, wow, that was a bold call early part of the season, and I told Coach he was crazy, but now I am eating those words with syrup on top. I mean, man, that is crazy. But with Baker, but right now he's the best looking quarterback. And you talking about look at the quarterbacks he had to push through. He had to push through a Patrick Mahomes, push through a Josh Allen, push through Lamar Jackson, push through Matt Stafford, you know what I'm saying? To Justin Herbert, a Dak Prescott. He had to push through all these quarterbacks to shine. And my God, he is shining, and it is completely obvious. You know what I'm saying? What took him so long? He got
Brown.
What can Brown?
Yes, he did, Z-Man. Yes, he did. I didn't.
Yeah, nobody expected that outcome, man. What he's doing right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Funny.
Real quick note before we jump into we're gonna run a shot clock out with this. But one thing I'm loving about this NFL season that it's just like we saw with college, man. We don't know what these teams are doing out there. We don't know which team to really root for. I mean, we can, but at the end of the day, I mean, to really hang our hat on. Like when you're doing pick'ems, it's getting real hard. Because I mean, God, dog. With that segue, I'm talking about the NFC East alone. Oh, let me say, didn't OU backup start several times game like yeah. They had some real issues at quarterback last year, and so they thought Material was going to be the answer. A career, 5 years, 6 years, 7 year quarterback. I don't know how long he's been in the league, but he's been there for a minute. But yeah, they thought he was going to be the answer. Drew Brees, these all are Purdue. Drew Brees, Bob Greasy, Lynn Dawson, Kevin Everett, Kyle Orton. He was
average. How about somebody? These are somebody the last 20 years, please. My God.
No. He got some more. He said since the 1970s, between the AFC and NFC quarterbacks from Purdue have started 724 NFL games, easily the most in any major program. Stay less, unless anybody got anything to refute what Lewis is saying. This is what you call being verified and fact checked.
Hey, Lou, you had a guy come out in the late 80s out of Highland Park that was highly recruited by the name of Bill Foran, Foran, and he went to Purdue and played for a couple of years, and big time player out of Highland Park, and I think he ended up transferring to Cornell or Princeton, but I was curious if you knew that name, Bill Foran. So
he said also a local kid.
Yeah.
All right, then here we are. So we talked about some teams that should lose, teams that should win, teams that should win, teams that should lose. I'm going to park it right here. I could talk about a lot of teams that lost this past weekend, but I'm going to park it right here because this was embarrassing. Starting out on Thursday night with how in the world the Philadelphia Eagles lose to the New York Giants. D-Way, you got to tell me something.
Man, you know what? The Eagles didn't act like they didn't even want to be there. You know, they were not interested. They zero effort. Now, having said that, props to the Giants, man. They came out swinging the bat, man. I mean, the Giants came out. They came out angry. They came out aggressive. They came out hitting them right in the mouth. And that freaking Scatterboo, however how you say his name, he's out of control, dude.
Big 12. And
I got to tell you, the Giants played very, very good football in all three aspects of the game.
They did.
And they just came out. They came out in first round and just freaking hit him with a haymaker and never looked back. Kept on coming at him and kept on coming at him. Eagles they weren't interested. So, but I was proud of the Giants. I really was.
I don't know what's going on with this Eagles team. Now, you would think because I got all this on, I'd be excited. Yeah, no. I hate to see good football teams do what they did, and because what we watched them do. Now, I'm not going to say implode because implode was the magic word that kicked jumpstart they season last year, and they took them all the way to the Super Bowl to win. Because I said they were going to implode because all the shenanigans on the sideline. So I don't want to use the word implode. It's got to be something else going on in that locker room. Something going on. I don't know if it's because last year we also said it was play calling. But then once again, that same style led them to a Super Bowl and win. So I don't know what it is. Is it that we're too early over this? It's two back-to-back losses? I don't know.
I mean, is it overreaction Tuesday? I don't know. Jackson Dart and Scatterboom.
Yeah, they did.
Robin out there.
Yeah, they
did. They came to play, and they did. I called it early on the Eagles. This is probably the Commander's division to lose.
Good call, G. He did call it early.
I'm not ready to go there yet. So,
on which part, the Eagles or the Commanders to lose?
We got to see what the Commanders. I mean, come on, they lost to the Bears last night. I mean, come on.
Let's make this shift. They lost to the Bears.
Come on.
Man, the Bears didn't beat the Cowboys, and they don't beat the. What's wrong? Are the Bears the kryptonite for the NFC East? Somebody tell me something. Somebody help me out here because that's the way it looks right now.
I just, gosh, it's so much parity, and I know we'll get to the Cowgirls here in a minute, but anybody literally can beat anybody on any given Sunday, and it's more true this year than I think it's ever been.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see.
I mean, you're talking about they asked for Jalen to throw for more yards. He got 283 passing yards. He got an INT and 1 touchdown. Okay. The problem is they didn't run the ball with the darn only 73 yards. And I watched that game, and boy, did the Giants have an answer for Saquon.
Boy, well, I'm saying the Giants. They were hitting it. They were getting it on all aspects, all phases of the game. I mean,
G said the whole division gonna lose to the Bears.
Johnny
G said that the Chicago Bears are the kryptonite to the NFC.
Whole division's gonna lose to the Bears. What do you think about that, B. Marshall? That's funny. That's funny.
I mean, you talking about 283 passing yards for Jalen Hurts, only 195 passing yards for Jackson Dart. You know, but the crazy part about that game is that Russell Wilson got in a game where Jackson Dart got somewhat hurt and then went out for there and turned the goddamn ball over. I mean, not turned the ball over, but he didn't complete the pass, and it was terrible. And the crowd started booing him, and I felt bad for Russell because he didn't deserve that.
Right, I agree.
He didn't deserve to get booed.
He's been way too classy and way too professional, way too good. Giants barely won all their games this season. They have been slowly regressing over the weeks. Oh, you don't know, Z-Man. They should have beat the Cowboys.
But 34-17, that's not a barely win. I watched that game. That was a beatdown. Beatdown, and the Eagles could not get back into it. And their defense, that team, if you ask me, just watching this game, this team looked the best out of all the teams we've seen play this weekend except for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This team just looked the best based on how they played on all levels, man. And I'm saying that respectfully to all the teams that won, but this team looked real, real good. Now, can they continue this momentum? Can they duplicate it? I don't know. But on Thursday night, yeah, they look real good. So all you Giants fans out there, man, congrats, man. Now,
I agree.
We got 20 minutes worth of fussing to do. Either fussing or crying or whatever.
You better get it on because I heard you tell all the folks out there this is the last time they're going to see you geared up. So tell them.
I don't even know, D-Way. So all you out there that are still watching, we got some explaining to do, and y'all got some explaining to do. So let's go ahead and kick it. So I'm switching characters right now. You're no longer talking to EC22. You're talking to I'm your boy, Sere. C-R-E. So let me just go ahead and say this real quick, D-Way. Why EC22 take a backseat. Let me just say this to the Cowboy Nation out there. Listen, for one thing about the Cowboy Nation, listen. See, we don't care about all the rings that all you guys care about because we already got it. We got Super Bowl rings. See, y'all trying to get to a level that we've already got.
Wow.
But it doesn't matter about wins or losses because one thing we have that nobody has is the title of America's team.
Yes.
That's it.
Preach.
Call me delusional all you want to, but listen, this is your boy, C-R-E, the greatest, the biggest, the best, and the only true Dallas Cowboy fan still alive today.
Okay.
Let's talk about it. Let's get into this comment section. Let's see what these folks got to say about our Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, please.
All right, Sean said, I think it is something to do with the quality of quarterbacks there now in the NFL. He's talking about the spreadness of the league. And then Jonathan G said, Matt Eberflus is on the hot seat. He actually is. And then Dobble had a great, he did. Yeah, he was too mad at us. But you know what? Let me say this about Rico. Not before I could, D-Way, this your boy, CRE. I need you to talk to me.
Okay.
Talk to me about what you're going to say about our Cowboys so I can go ahead and jump back in.
I listened to Schottenheimer on a couple of different talk shows this week. I like Shotty so far, but if he steps up and fires it, I'd extend him. Lou, knowing how the Jones family operates, they'll keep Eberflus until the season ends, honoring his contract. Then they will just say decision was made not to resign him. Okay, shaking my head. Okay, I think Lou's onto something. But when the head coach comes out on all the radio talk shows and they say what happened, what's going on defensively, because offensively you guys are leading the league in several categories. Defensively, you're at the bottom of the league in every category. And the head coach says, well, we're just not physical enough. Seriously? And then he goes on to say, there's a lot of things we need to work on, fundamental things, technique and footwork and how to control gaps. And I'm like, bro, we're 6 weeks into the season, plus you had another 6 or 8 weeks prior to all that. What have y'all been doing for the last 14 weeks? What do you mean you're not physical enough? What do you mean you got to work on some fundamental stuff? Are you seriously saying that to the nation, to Cowboy Nation, that the reason why the defense is not any good is because we need to work on some fundamental stuff, some footwork and some controlling A-gaps? And really? Seriously? We work on that stuff in the 7th grade. The 7th grade B team knows how to do that stuff. So that's my problem, okay? That's my problem. We weren't physical enough. I never want to hear a coach say that. Never about the team that I love, the team that I grew up idolizing, the team that I grew up giving my tears and my sweat and my blood over. So that's all I got to say.
Well, this your boy, C-R-E. And I was going to do my best job to try to defend the Cowboys because I don't care what Andrew said, is still the only and the best true Cowboy fan alive today. I'm going to still say that. But D-Way, you was fussing at us. Yeah. And you fussed at us pretty hard.
Yeah.
And just like any child, when you realize your parents are right, you sit there and you just nod your head. You don't say nothing, but you take it. And everything you said, D-Way, was 100% spot on. We suck on the defensive side. And we suck for the last 2 years now. We can't relive the 2023 season. We was top 5. We can't live the 2022 season. We was top 5. Those days over. Because when I look at the offseason and when I look up, you went out there and you got trash out of the draft. Guys you went and betted on and then hanging half of them playing right now. We got 1 or 2 that's good. You got most of your starters or some of added pieces, not say starter, but some of your added pieces out of the free agency. But a lot of what we got of free agency, trash. Either hurt, ain't playing out. We don't know what's going on. This is a bad built defense. And I'm gonna defend our guys, Deron Bland and Trayvon Diggs. Now this is CRE talking because EC22, he would have something else to say about those guys. But I'm gonna defend them. They are asked to do a whole lot more from the DB perspective than any other DB out there. The reason why, I mean, the guys that's supposed to do the job, the guy that's supposed to be over the top helping, ain't doing it.
Thank you.
But they, the ones who take the badge, they take the bad rap for. They the ones that getting looked at in the light because they're the one that's trying to catch up. And when the guy's catching touchdown end zone, when you see number 26 and number 7, now we're just like, man, it's y'all fault. And it ain't fair. It ain't fair, D. It ain't fair.
Thank you.
Because at least they trying. Well, them like what? Safeties for the Dallas Cowboys. Where are your antennas when they throwing the ball over into the zone? Y'all need to help out something. All right. But going to what G said about Matt Eberflus. D-Way, as being the only true Dallas Cowboy fan today that's still alive, I would never suggest that we need to do something in the middle of the season because I feel like I want to know what he's doing. Right? He's been with this long, he know what he's doing. But this one right here, D-Way, I want to send him packing. I think Raytheon's hiring. So I think he'll do a good job over there. You know, he can be doing anything else besides being a coach in the NFL. I think them days over with. You know, he said, "Whoa, C."
Jonathan G, I agree 100%.
He said Diggs and then this season he put him on this season.
Yeah.
And he said it's the coach's scheme. But see, that's the thing. You see, this is what I'm saying. You either you good or you ain't. Right? So if it's the coach's scheme that's making him look bad, then it ain't that he's not looking good, it's just the coach's scheme. We all said it about Dak. Dak was a good quarterback. It's just his offensive lines. He had no weapons. We don't move the goalposts now. So if Diggs and Bland are good, they're good. Blame it all on offense, on the defensive coordinator. Because they have better schemes, they got better defensive play calling, they will be what we thought they are. And they're going to be who they've always been. We can't put this on them. They're just doing their job. But if the coach is calling the wrong play, that's what it is. Jonathan G, a.k.a. P. Z-Man said E needs to be tested immediately 8 minutes. Hey, Z-Man. Yeah. Test me. When you pull my blood, it's gonna bleed blue, baby.
Oh yeah. Come on,
them Cowboys.
Come on. Yeah.
Man, listen, D-Way. We've come to the end of this show. We actually got off early, so we're gonna actually go ahead and jump in and do some pick-ems right now. But you know what? For those of you out there in Facebook and YouTube land, man, please, y'all give me something else what y'all want to say about this Cowboy. Otherwise, we're gonna go to pick 'em. D-Way, you got any final thoughts because you gave us a pretty big belt whooping over there a while ago.
Yeah, I did. Hey, before I forget, man,
yes, sir.
Congrats to Coach Jason Kidd for getting a multi-year contract extension this afternoon with the Mavericks. So hopefully,
that's what's up. Hey,
there's EC.
EC back, man. Listen, let me go ahead and say this real quick. Let's do this right here. Birthday, Coach D-Way. Man, what's up, Coach? Man, happy birthday, man. How was your day and everything?
Oh, my gosh. It was so good. Thank you to everyone who sent all the awesome birthday wishes and greetings. And man, big time, good stuff, good day. And just so thankful and blessed and just full of gratitude to have another one. So Eberflus is the top coach to have Shaq running. Something's got to happen. If the definition of insanity is continuing to do the exact same thing and expecting different results. Okay,
I'm gonna address this right here. I'm going to address this right here. Dallas offense had the ball on the 40-yard with 8 minutes to go, lost 16 yards. I get, and I'm going to address that. I watched the same thing happen with Buffalo yesterday. I watched a lot of good teams go down in flames, trying to do what they can to bring their teams back. But to Z-Man's point, this was the possession that could have got the Cowboys up for good if they would manage this possession. But at the end of the day, that was bad play calling. And you're talking about an offense that was clicking on all cylinders for the whole game until this particular point.
Yep.
I'm not going to let that be a knock on the offense. And I can't say the offense didn't come to do their job because of the amount of points they put out and what they predicted, right? When you got a defense that you know that suck the way they suck, your mind is different. And it was bad decision, throwing the ball backwards, throwing the ball in the backfield and getting that was bad decision. I get that was bad play calling. That was bad decision making by Dak. And even the running back who tried to hit the ball down. Don't catch it. Hit the ball down, make it incomplete, right? But if it was a backward pass, then obviously there'd be a fumble. So maybe he had no choice but to catch it. But there was a couple of times he threw the ball up forward and hit the ball down. But anyway, but I get it, Z-Man. But this, I can't say this was bad offense. But to this point, the whole team lost. The defense just don't take a hill. Everybody take a hill, right? But there has to be some perspective on here. Sean said, I don't know who is good or who is bad. There are teams with good records that are, God, dog, the Steelers, wait a minute.
Hey,
Mr. Now, Sean, wait a minute.
Hey, Mr.
Whose side you on, Sean?
Hey, Mr. Big 06 Daddy, listen to me. You're not giving the Steelers enough. You're not giving them enough love, dude. Okay, they're quietly putting something together up there, man. And so let's keep saying it's a long season. I said back in August. Most of you guys have been on here every week. I said back in August that the Cowboys would be lucky to win 8 games. Did I not, or did I? You see,
you said it, and I said 7, but yeah.
That still holds true. They have yet to beat anybody decent. They have 2 wins. They beat 2 of the worst teams in the NFL, and we're sitting here thinking like, oh, okay, they're okay. They just got to keep getting better. No, it's terrible.
They tied with one of the best teams in the NFL. Lost to 2 of the worst teams in the NFL, and then won to 2 of the worst teams in the NFL.
Yep.
You don't know, but like I say, the defense. Johnny said at the end of the game, the Carolina 4th and 4, if who's called the defensive play with the safety 9 yards off the man, we give up first down and we lose. Absolutely, but this is what they was doing all game long. Michael's going to come at the end of the game, but this is what they've been doing the whole game. I mean, that's why they're getting open. They step out. And then when the guy is they're falling back, and then he steps into the zone and boom, wide open, or they pass him off. No linebacker help from the running court. So this is whatever Matt Eberflus is calling. I mean, man, it almost feel like it's sabotage. Honestly, it really feel like it's sabotage. I just feel like, you know what, Jerry Jones, I'm really trying to hurt you. You hire me, but man, I'm coming to your grocery store, but I'm knocking all the peanut butter off the counter and letting you know, I'm gonna hit you where it hurts. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. This is crazy. But Pittsburgh. Hey, listen. We believe in the Pittsburgh Steelers and we believe in the Indianapolis Colts. They are what their records say they are. And Sean, I'm disappointed at you, Sean. You can't. That's your team. I know you don't want to believe the hype, but for a moment, humor me, man. Believe the hype. It's okay.
Yeah, I agree, Sean. I think
in the back. And
I agree.
Come on, now that's a good team.
Yeah.
Real quick, we're going to run the shot clock out. Hey, B-Way, going into next week, Thursday Night Football. Sean's Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cincinnati Bengals with Joe Flacco. Who you got?
Oh, I got Steelers. I'm taking the Steelers every week.
Sean, are you going to take Cincinnati? No.
I'm taking Pittsburgh.
I got Pittsburgh. You got Pittsburgh. All right, then. Rams versus the Jaguars. Ew.
Rams at Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm a big Rams guy, big Stafford guy, Sean McVay guy. Oh, man. I'm going to take the Rams.
Likewise, I got the Rams. All right, then. Chicago Bears at home against the New Orleans Saints.
Bears in a blowout.
The Bears in a blowout.
The Bears.
Can Miami Dolphins get their act together going to Cleveland and play the Browns? Can they get their act together?
No.
Okay, so you got Cleveland.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got the Dolphins. I think this is a must-win game because that defense is pretty tough. So whenever we get to the Cowboys, Andrew said they're gonna lose the rest of the games. Have a great first round pick. It didn't have a decent, so we already know what Cowboys.
That's funny.
Jonah G is picking the Steelers. He's picking the Rams. And we got the Bears. He got the Bears. All right, there. And then you got the Dolphins. Dolphins or Browns. All right, then Patriots and the Titans. Ooh, that's an easy one. Patriots or the Titans. I got the Patriots. Easy hand down.
Patriots.
Yep. Division. Las Vegas Raiders. Jonathan got the Miami Dolphins on that, I think. So just like me. All right, so the division. Kansas Chiefs at home to the Raiders. Brandon picking the Patriots. All right. That's a clean sweep. Chiefs or the Raiders?
Kansas City looked good the other night.
Yeah, they did. Andrew picking the pad. I think everybody picking the slant. All right, then. Vikings versus the Eagles. Is JJ back, or they still got Carson Wentz coaching a quarterback in that team? That'd be so cool for Coach Carson Wentz to be coaching that team this week to come back and play his old team.
Yeah, that would be cool. Eagles are not going to lose 3 in a row, so I got Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Philadelphia. I think that's a safe fit. I think that's a safe bet to go Philadelphia. Oh my God. The 3-3 Panthers, and they beat the 0-6 Jets.
Is that game in New York?
He played in New York.
Yeah, New York got to win this week. Yeah, they'll win.
Yeah, I'm going with New York. They got to win this week, man.
Yep.
All right, then. Here we go. We got Bo Nix and Jackson Dart. Broncos versus the New York Giants open at Broncos MetLife. No. Not MetLife, but Sports Authority. I think that's that right now.
Who you taking?
Oh, I'm got the Broncos.
Where's that game at?
In Denver.
Oh, it's in Denver. If it's in Denver, I'm taking Denver.
God, no, the Panthers. Corey said the double will have another 200 T. That's another point too. I'm still gonna get the Jets. And everybody else is picking the Panthers. Jonathan picking the Panthers. Brandon's picking the Panthers. Wow. Yeah, I'm still going to the Jets. Jonathan G is picking the Broncos. Andrew is picking the Giants. Okay. I like that. Who you say you picking the Broncos?
Yeah, if it's in Denver, yeah.
Yeah, I'm picking the Broncos. All right, now, is it true what they say about the Colts? Are they the team to beat versus the Chargers playing at home in L.A.? Can they go in L.A. and beat those Chargers?
No, Chargers win that game.
I got the Colts.
I got Chargers.
All right. Well, I already know what everybody on this panel gonna already see it. Because I'm gonna get it on out the way so we ain't gotta deal with this no more. We all picking to watch the Commanders to beat the Cowboys. Do we all agree?
Where's the game at?
It's here. Ooh, Drew picking the Colts. Brandon picking the Colts. And Jonathan G picking the Chargers. Dallas Cowboys versus Washington Commanders here. AT&T Stadium. The home of the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
That's the only thing.
You just said they're going to lose every game, Andrew. You going to pick the Cowboys? Wow.
He's a homer.
You need to go talk to Sari. He said, Jonathan G's picking the Cowboys. Everybody's picking the Cowboys. I like the Cowboys. What, everybody, y'all? Nobody's want to make. Listen.
Funny.
Listen. I got the Commanders.
Hey. You listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I got the Cowboys.
Get the Cowboys?
Yeah.
So I'm telling you right now, this will be the last week y'all will see this.
You lie.
I will not put this
Lies.
on no more this season unless they make the playoffs.
You sit on the throne of lies.
I'm trying to take, unless they make the playoff, y'all will not see Sari, the world's greatest and only living true Cowboy fan. Y'all will not see him no more until they get to the playoff. That's what it is. He said, definitely at home, always going to pick the Cowboys, but they need to lose. You ain't got to invest it on this. I'm in a pickup challenge, so I got to be right. No, I get it. I mean, hey, he's a Cowboy fan, so there you go. I definitely going to pick the Cowboys to win, but not me, Commanders. All right, then, Packers versus Cardinals. Packers off a bye week, and here they're going to play the Cardinals. Cardinals just been really bugging here lately. I got the Green Bay Packers. They're my team to make to the playoff, make to the Super Bowl.
I got Green Bay. I don't know where Green Bay Packer Bob is. So,
all right, Brandon got Packers as well. Atlanta ran at home and just beat up on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Can they do the same thing to this 49er team who Baker just beat up on?
Who is it?
Atlanta Falcons versus the San Francisco 49ers.
In
Santa Clara.
Yeah, I'll take San Francisco.
Man, listen, I'm going with ATL, man. Somebody told me don't overlook Bijan, and I've been overlooking Bijan, but man, I'm going with ATL on this one. Andrew's going ATL. Andrew went with the Packers. Brandon went with the Packers early. Andrew, like me, is going for the Falcons. You going the 49ers. It's all good. And we have another. I don't like these double headers on Monday night. I think Monday night is supposed to be just one game. I don't that bother. That stresses me out. But it is what it is. We got a double header starting out with the Buccaneers and the Lions. Ooh, I love this right here. I love this. What you know about Outcast? ATLians. Brandon, the Buccaneers or the Detroit Lions. You waiting on me?
Buccaneers at Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to bet against Detroit at home. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go with I'm going with the Lions. I mean, Buccaneers, they got leverage. They can win and lose another game or two.
Yeah.
This one right here is going to be the weirdest game. Adriel got the Lions as well. You got the Lions. I got the Lions. Texans versus Seahawks, the last game of the week. Brandon's going with Texas, going with the Detroit. John, you said Packers. You late. Okay, but I appreciate you. Keep getting your picks in, Packers. And you can go ahead and keep putting in some more. All right, Texans versus Seahawks. I know my pick. Who you got? G going to Buccaneers.
Where's that game?
That game is playing in Seattle. Wake up, D-Way.
Yeah, I got Seattle at home, yeah.
Yeah, I got Seattle as well. I'm waiting on everybody to get their picks in. All right, then Jonathan said Buccaneers. We're still waiting on. Oh, he got okay. And whoa a minute. Brandon, explain yourself. You got the Texans? Okay, hey man. Jonathan G's picking the Seahawks. Brandon, you know what? I apologize. You have the right to your own opinion. See, that was Sari talking a while ago, but this is back to your boy EC22. You have the right to pick who you want to pick. And Jonathan G wants the Seahawks, and I got the Seahawks. D-Way got Seahawks, and there we go. We have rounded it all off. And you know what? Listen, I appreciate you guys for joining. And he said CJ went off last week. You know what? He did. I'm just not seeing the consistency out of him, but I understand what you're saying. Oh, he said he's back. Well, shoot. You know what? I tell you what, if he win this week, then I'll root for him next week. Oh, there we go. That's the end of the show, man. Yo, this your boy EC22 of the FairWeather Fan channel, man. D-Way, you got the last comments for the people?
Man, I'm super excited. In baseball's the finals are in full swing. We've got the Dodgers and the Brewers. Dodgers are up 1-0 in that series. They're getting ready to start here in a minute. And we've got Seattle Mariners and Toronto Blue Jays. Seattle's up 2-0 in that series. Whoever wins these two series go to the World Series. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, I'm obviously NBA is going to be getting started soon. We'll see what this Cowboy team does. Hey, I'm super excited about my number 4 ranked Texas fighting Texas A&M Aggies.
Yeah.
And maybe we can touch on that next week or something, the rankings and whatnot. So
Yeah, I was going to get to the rankings, but y'all know how I get when I go to rankings. I go down the rabbit hole and I piss everybody off. But yeah. Final thoughts for the EC22. Listen, oh man, like D-Way said, the MLB. Listen, I am disappointed at the Toronto Blue Jays right now. They should be winning. I don't know how they gave up that game to Seattle. I want Seattle to lose for a lot of reasons because they keep beating up on the Rangers. So I want, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So there we go. We need to do that. Dodgers definitely are the team to beat, man. I really, really appreciate them guys doing their thing. I like my Dodgers. And then here we go. We got then we got our NBA season. I know it started, preseason started, but let me tell y'all something. The NBA season, the last couple of seasons for the first couple has not been fun at all for me. It hasn't been fun at all. I ain't really liking what I've been seeing with the NBA. So I'm not going to follow it. I am, but I ain't. It just haven't been fun. And all this hype around preseason, what this person doing, what that person ain't doing, like, why are we investing all the energy in the preseason in the first place? All right. LeBron James is going to be out for a while. So now they're already trying to move heaven and earth to get us some help over there. So there we go, starting that. Got to protect the LA campaign. But at the end of the day, man, wait till Christmas and then I'll jump into NBA. Unless there's something else that I like what I see. But other than that, that's it. It's your boy EC22, the FairWeather Fan channel. Listen, we're going to bring back D-Wade. D-Wade, what's happening?
Man, we're going to be back next week with J-Dub in the house. You
Who's
don't want
J-Dub?
to miss next week.
Who's J-Dub?
We got J-Dub in the house from all the way.
Right, Jason Wayne?
Yes, sir. Great Falls, Montana.
What?
That's what we're going to have in the house next week. So you want to be here. You want to check it out because
Where you been at? Where you been at?
You're killing me. His son had their Super Bowl game this past weekend, so they're done with football for the year. So,
no, for real, but real talk, man. J-Dub, man, if you're watching this podcast, man, we can't wait to have you back, man. We've been missing, as always, threes are never a crowd on this show, man. Yep. You've been real key contributor to this podcast, and we can't wait to have you back, man. But at the end of the day, man, we appreciate your time away for what you got to do for the kids and grooming the next generation of athletes out there, man. So appreciate what you're contributing. That's what the FairWeather Fan is all about. That's the other side of it, man. Celebrating the unsung heroes. And when you come back next week, man, we got to give you at least a couple of minutes to talk about all the things you've done before we really dive into sports. So the segment that would normally be WNBA, since we're not talking about them until another season, till next year, then, hey, it's going to be your spot, man. Tell us what you got going on. But that's your boy EC22 from Coach D-Way, and to all you guys that's been out there showing your love for the FairWeather Fan channel, man, we appreciate you guys. Continue to show support. And guess what, y'all? It's your boy EC22, the FairWeather channel. And thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, leave comments. Most of all, man, join the conversation. And we are